Well, we've arrived in time to get the car in today and we found the old girl. My mates brought her here last night with his tractor. So it's in the right place and we're here. Just a shame we can't drive it, but that's life, isn't it? So, what I'm going to do later, we'll do the tractors later, and there's lots here. I'll just show you, we're at the end of the line. And I'll just show you, mate, just say it's a bit tight here, there's an awful lot of tractors here. A lot. So, we're going to have plenty of, we're going to get a tractor video, and you should get to see plenty. So, that's the main bit of this. Right? So we'll leave it at that for now. And I'll have a wander around today, and there may be one or two more bits that I might put up separately. We'll see how we go. Well, despite the disaster, it's been worth coming, because look, we've got Mr. Nuffield here. Mr. Rick Cobley himself.
Thank you.
How about that? So he's found out stuff. He's told me more than I've in the last 5 minutes than I know. So there we are, Rick. Take the camera and just have a walk round and tell them what you've.
Well, I've just had a quick walk round his tractor, and as you can see, we've got the screwed core plugs here, and the cylinder head's got decompression screws in, so it's quite an early engine, but it's got the later 3.8 injector pump fitted. Also, this machined register here, it's the first one I've seen with two drilled and threaded holes for bolting something on, but I've never found out what. And if we come around the other side, this feature is quite unusual. As you can see, this oil filter here is just a standard oil filter with the bolt holes at 90 degrees to the filter, and behind it there's an adapter, and that makes that quite a very early engine block on a tractor that otherwise is, as you can see, it's got live drive. It's I've just dated it, it's a 1960-61 tractor, but that's a very early engine. Over to you, Mel. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rick. That's marvellous. It really is. Now, how about that? That information has been worth coming. It's even been worth the breakdown. Right. We will see you later. Well, we're just having a very brief look at the car show. I've looked round for you, Lee, to find a 107E, but there's not even 100 here. There are two nice Thames vans up there, so that's all. Anyway, as I say, it's a really brief look. It goes right up as far as you can see. 3 lines of cars, so there's lots of cars here. We're trying to keep it a bit short, and just to keep a bit of interest and show you a bit of the show with what's happened. Anyway, we met many nice people. So, pleasant day. Everything's alright. Well, just to finish this portion of the video off, I'll just tell you what we're doing. I've got some video and we've had some diagnosis. We've not taken the head off to find the actual cause yet, but we've got a good idea. And I had a look there as well, and so we've got some video of the recovery and coming home, and a bit more work when we got back to find out what was wrong. So I thought the best thing is to keep that as a separate video, of course. We've had a great time there, to be honest. The only thing is, the tractors go around the ring tomorrow. Today was the specialist tractors. And so I was going to get a little bit of video, you know, going around the ring. It doesn't matter. But we brought the tractor home today because my mate with the truck is racing tomorrow, you see. And as it was loaded, we brought it back to Lincoln. So, you know, that's good. They've looked after me like a star, they really have. I owe people big time. I've met some nice people. I met Clive, for instance, and Phil, you know, really friendly, helpful people as well. Several friends I've not seen for quite some time, didn't even know I had a tractor, you know. So, all in all, it's been, all things considered, it's been quite a good day, to be honest. Now the hard work starts and the expense, but that's to come, isn't it, this next week. So we'll keep you updated. But just to finish off, I thought I had a 1953 tractor with a 60s engine. Well, when Rick arrived, he really is very knowledgeable, and he just looked at the numbers and he said, oh, that's 1961, that's 1961. So I've got a 1961 tractor that he said was built 2 days before Christmas with the numbers, and it's but it's registered as a 1953 tractor, and the engine's older. So whereas I thought I had an old tractor with a newer engine, I've actually got a newer tractor with an older engine with new parts on. So, you know, I've learnt a great deal today. Right, we'll finish it there. Hope you enjoy this little bit. I'm sorry it was a little bit short, because I thought we were getting quite a bit more from the show, you see, which we didn't. So we'll leave this bit there, and then there'll be another portion coming very shortly of, you know, the recovery home and what we found out. Alright, bye.